I was actually working as an offset printer, printing books and stuff. And Chernobyl happened. And Chernobyl brought me to a stage where I thought I need to do something else than just printing advertising and stuff like that. So I decided to do my high school degree because I haven't had a high school degree. And then I studied engineering in order to work on the solution, not just on demonstrating against it. I did this, of course, as well. But renewables were, for me, more than just a solution. For me, it was sort of my new center of my life, what I wanted to do in order to change something, to give a solution to the whole problem. Quite exciting work, actually. We do studies, we do traveling a lot, we do speeches. I take part on actions, on demonstrations, on conferences. Basically, I'm sort of going in between the different worlds. You know, I'm working in NGO communities and grassroots, as well as business communities or industry communities, which basically also requires that you have to change your look all the time. Energy or renewable energy is actually quite a dry engineering thing. It's driven by numbers, and you have to explain it to different audiences with some emotions. But at the end of the day, we are talking about a relatively boring thing like a flat blue panel. Nothing moves and electricity comes out, and you have to present it somehow sexy. Or a wind turbine, which basically turns and, you know, no action. So how do you present something like that exciting and as sort of the solution for all your problems? This is quite difficult sometimes, and energy is also a very technical issue. Whenever you discuss technology, at the third question, you're down to very specific, almost engineering-like questions. And this is sometimes challenging, not because I don't know it, but because you need to make sure that you don't lose the audience as well. Exciting is that I'm basically going in different regions all over the world. I'm leading the renewable energy work for Greenpeace International. We work in 48 countries. I worked in Indonesia last week. I work in UAE this week and in Qatar. And next week, I'm in China. So it's really different, and it's really exciting. And you also have to adopt very quickly to different cultures, to different circumstances. So that's really, really interesting. And I think right now is one of the most interesting times on energy, because we are in a transition phase. We are not in the phase that renewables is a nice idea, but too expensive. We are actually in the phase where renewables take off. And we have to organize the implementation, because what we decide now will affect the next generations for the next 40 years. Most important advice for young people starting their career is do what you want to do and do what you really are burning for. It must be not just a reason to earn money. You must be convinced of what you're doing. It must be meaningful, because you have to do it most of your life. And just doing something which is not giving you anything back than money is not really the right way to do and to spend your life with. So if you think you're good in engineering, do engineering. If you think you're good in selling stuff, sell it, sell renewables, whatever. But whatever your skills or your motivation is, it would be good to do it in a meaningful way. So if you force yourself to do something just because you think that's the future market and you will earn money and have a very safe career, I don't think that's enough. And I also don't think that at the end of the day, your boss will appreciate that. Because at the end of the day, your job must be meaningful for your life. And if it's meaningful for your life, you perform best.